That's a laugh.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another day in my life. It feels weird even saying like just another day in my life because this does not feel like any other day in my life. Just by the fact that I have one of Logan's first laughs in this video makes this an extra special day in my life. So yeah, my heart is exploding and melting all at the same time. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel and turn on your alerts for notifications every time that I upload. And check out my social media links that I will have linked down below. Now say it with me, guys. And with all of that being said, let's hop right in. So I'm bebopping into this video, not only to talk to you about today's sponsor, which I'm super excited about. I was just looking over at them. Also to show you, hi, my new dress. I posted this on Instagram the other day and I love it so much. If I could just live in big baggy t-shirt dresses, I would be a super happy camper, and I got it on sale, so that was very exciting. Like I mentioned, I'm super excited about the sponsor today because I have been eating these bars for years. And yes, if you know the brand, the sponsor today is RXBARs. Now, the reason that I love RXBARs and the reason that I have been consuming these bars for years is evident right on the cover of the packaging. Look at this. All of the ingredients are listed on the front. This is the chocolate flavor, and in this flavor, there are 3 egg whites, 6 almonds, 4 cashews, and 2 dates. A lot of nutrition bars, protein bars that are on the market are full of ingredients that I don't want to consume. The ingredients that you can't even like recognize the name of or pronounce, or if you can, that you know are not good for you. And I love that RXBAR's ingredients are so simple. I mean, I think in general that the simpler the ingredients are in a product, the easier it is to digest, but it's just healthier that way. And the ingredients that they've chosen for their bars are clean, simple, healthy ingredients that you can feel good about eating. I also love that the flavors are like simple flavors that you recognize, like nothing crazy. So they have their chocolate sea salt, which I love. They have their peanut butter flavor, which is also really good. And then they have a blueberry flavor, which I actually haven't tried the blueberry yet. These bars have no added sugar, no fillers, no artificial flavors or colors. They're great for a pre-workout bar, a post-workout bar, and honestly, the way that I use them most is like a snack, and really great for an on-the-go snack. So RXBARs actually makes a couple of other products that I really like too. I've recently become obsessed with their little nut butter packets. I was actually dreaming of eating one of their nut butter packets the other day. I'm not kidding. And I woke up and I told Dan, and he's like, you have to tell them that in the video, that you were dreaming of their nut butter packet. So they make other products as well that have the same concept behind them. Super simple, clean ingredients that they're transparent and upfront about. Now, very exciting times. RXBARs is actually doing a giveaway on their YouTube channel that gives you, the viewer, the opportunity to win a month supply. Actually, 10 people will win a 3-month supply of products. All you have to do is subscribe to their YouTube channel and like and comment on their video that's linked below. If you're interested in buying RXBARs or any other RX products, like I said, I will have the website linked down below. So I'm gonna hop right in, but like I said, this is a super exciting sponsorship for me because I've been buying and consuming their products for literally years. So thank you, RXBARs, for sponsoring this video. Don't forget, guys, to check the info box to enter their giveaway, check out their website. And with all of that being said, let's keep going in this video. All right, guys, so we're starting off this day in my life in the living room, opening up the windows. Yes, oh yes, very exciting times. It is finally that time of year where I can open up the windows and the weather is absolutely perfect. It's so beautiful right now. And it honestly is one of my favorite ways to start my day, like just getting fresh air into the house. Side note, I mentioned in my last day in my life that my lemon tree had some flowers budding. So there are some of the flowers. I love opening up my windows and turning on my diffuser. The combination of like the breeze and the fresh air with the oils is just amazing. And on this day, I used Stress Away, which is one of my favorite blends. It It kind of smells like a tropical drink, or people say that it smells like vacation. It's a blend of lime, copaiba, cedarwood, and vanilla. I think that's it. It's so good. I love diffusing it. I love wearing it as a perfume. By the way, while I was over here, I watered my lemon tree. I'm trying to really make sure it gets water every day, especially since it's in this flowering, hopefully fruiting phase again. So does anyone else eat leftover veggies from dinner the night before for breakfast? Because I literally love doing that, and I had made shishito peppers the night before, and I really wanted them with my breakfast. By the way, I wanted to make my way upstairs to get green onions that I had growing under my tower garden, but I had to stop because literally every time I round this corner, especially in the spring, this is like leading up my stairs, I gasp at how beautiful this view is. It feels like a painting. It's really beautiful though all year round. It's like a painting that changes with the seasons. I love it. Also on my way up, in case you're new to my channel, I thought I'd show you this picture I have of my dog Zoe as a puppy. So then I took my spring onions. These are just spring onions I got from the grocery store, and then put in water and under lights to regrow. And then I thought I would give you a little update of our spring garden seedlings. Those are so much bigger now, by the way, and I feel like I just filmed this video. But yeah, they're growing strong, so we're taking our spring garden one step at a time. Once I was back downstairs, I refilled my Berkey, and then while my Berkey was refilling to have water to filter, I put some of my filtered water in my tea kettle to heat up to make some tea. So I had sourdough toast in the toaster that popped up, and I buttered it. Yes, by the way, I am very generous with my butter consumption. I really like Kerrygold butter because the cows are grass-fed. I had 2 eggs that I fried in a pan, and I put those on the buttered toast, and then I grated some of this Kerrygold cheese that I picked up at Costco and sprinkled that on top of the eggs. Then I took some of my chopped green onion that I had gotten from upstairs, added that on top, as well as a couple of red chili pepper flakes. And then I put the toast in the oven under the broiler to melt the cheese. And then this was my breakfast plate. I also got the best pears. So my shishito peppers and my pears are from Costco. Those pears are so good. I love perfectly ripe Bartlett pears. And then I had a handful of pistachios, which I have been loving lately. By the way, because I felt like this breakfast was heavy enough with the eggs and the butter, I decided to have a bunch of my vitamins with this meal.
It's begin. Oh, yes. That's a laugh. Yeah. You like the milk?
These memories are so sweet. I have no words for how full my heart is. So yeah, then I made my way upstairs to pump with my LV. I talked about this a little bit in my last video. I have been alternating between my Spectra pump and my LV pump, depending on like what I'm doing at the time, because my LV is obviously wireless. And I've been wearing it around the house in this really unflattering pumping bra. It looks like those are my nipples, but they're not. They're just open boxes to where the milk like container is held on my LV. So I like it. I mentioned this in the last video too, because I can see the milk that is actually being pumped. So once my pump was on, I made my way into my bedroom and I quote unquote made my bed. I say quote unquote because this is not like a proper bed making per se, because we've been spending a lot of time in our bed, like even in the middle of the day. Me and or Dan tend to alternate a lot between our bed and the couch downstairs with Logan, depending on like what we're doing with him, if we're feeding him or sitting and playing with him, or even taking naps, because sometimes we're feeling a little sleep deprived in the day still. So I literally like make my bed in this upright position that we can sit in, but then also like crawl and go to sleep. I don't know. This has been like my weird hangout bed making situation. Sometimes I pump in bed too. By the way, I get a lot of questions about this quilt. This is actually from Cantha Bay. I love Cantha Bay so much. Their company basically makes like bohemian, relaxed, beautiful pieces of clothing and accessories. I highly suggest you check them out. By the way, since the last video, we actually got more cloth diapers, so our stash is growing. It's very exciting mommy times. How many times can I possibly feature this window and this crystal apple? Dude, I don't know, but I love it. So on this day, I decided to make a recipe out of Kristen Cavallari's cookbook, True Roots. And these are the cookies I talked about in my last video. They're an oat flour based chocolate chip cookie. They are so good. And if you didn't know this, the way that you make oat flour is you literally just take oats and you grind it up. Then I added, I believe, like a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of pink Himalayan salt, and I stirred that all together. And then in a mixing bowl, which I totally had to have Dan's help with. He also likes cooking, okay? Let me just throw that out there if you didn't know that already. But Dan helped me with the mixer, and we mixed together 2 sticks of butter, I believe 1.5 cups of coconut sugar, and we did 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Also, if you've been following my channel for a while, you probably noticed that vanilla extract bottle. That is our homemade vanilla extract that we just started using. Literally, these cookies were the first thing I used them in. And to answer everyone's question that has wanted a follow-up, it was amazing. Amazing. So yeah, then I added 2 eggs to the mix, and then I added the dry batter to the bowl, mixed that together, and then I just decided to add like 1 cup of hemp seeds because I love finding ways to add hemp seeds to things. And then I also added, I want to say like 1.5 cups of dark chocolate mini chocolate chips, and then I continued to mix everything together. Also, unfortunately, about 1/3 of my batch I accidentally burnt, but the other 2/3 was delicious. So when the cookies were done baking, I took them out of the oven and put them onto a cooling rack to sit and cool while we went on our daily walk. So we love taking Logan on walks. I feel like all babies love being in nature and being pushed in their stroller, which honestly, duh, I would love that. So on this walk, I brought with me this RX vanilla almond butter. This is the stuff in the beginning that I mentioned that I'm obsessed with. And it was perfect because it's small and slim enough to just fit into my back pocket. here comes Dan, giving Logan the thrill of his life. Speed racer baby, very exciting dad times. So this place that we like to go walking at used to be an airport, and now it's just a big open park, and it's beautiful, and people love to come here and bike and run and hang out with their babies. Also, I thought that this shot was such a great idea because I thought, oh man, it's gonna be a cool glide shot. So I set the camera down on the stroller. I mean, it's kind of cool, but you can see the bump of the stroller on the concrete. It's like bump, 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 bump. Can I get an A for effort though? I tried. Also, there are cows right next to this airport. Like, coming from Los Angeles, listening to cows on your walk is not something I'm used to. By the way, Daddy took him out of his onesie when we got home, so he just hung out on the couch with us. I did end up putting my sweater on him though, because there was a slight cool breeze coming in from the windows. So Dan handled dinner on this night. He heated up one of our frozen packs of bolognese. I always forget, I think that's how you pronounce it. Basically some meat pasta sauce, and he made up some noodles. I went and picked a head of lettuce from the Tower Garden, and then I made up a fresh batch of some apple cider vinegar salad dressing, and I added like a toothpick drop amount, literally, of oregano into this dressing, by the way. Then I got a good glimpse of my kitchen island and realized that it was disgusting and needed a good old-fashioned wipe down. I don't know why I worded that so weird, but that's what I gave it, a good old-fashioned wipe down. Dan did the dishes because he's a rock star and always does the dishes for me. And then I made my way upstairs after I'd given it a little bit of time, like for my food to digest. But eventually I made my way upstairs to do my postpartum workout plan. So I've had a lot of questions about the program that I'm using, and I've only been using it for like a week and a half, no, 2 weeks, but a couple of those days I had thrown my neck out, so I couldn't do the exercises, but I am already noticing a difference. I don't think I'm imagining it. And the program that I'm using is called Moodoo Systems. I will give you guys like another review once I've been doing this for a longer period of time, but the full system is actually a 12-week program, and you track it on their website as you go. They're super gentle, super descriptive exercises, and I really like that because I don't feel like I should be really pushing myself. Like, my body is vibing that I just need to be gentle. Speaking of being gentle, after I filled up my bathtub with super hot water, which is always exciting for me. And then this is random, but I decided to have one of my Wetherspoon Manuka honey drops because they taste amazing. And then I pulled out one of my lavender bath bombs to throw in the bath as well. So guys, that is it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it encouraged you, gave you some ideas or inspiration. I don't know, all the good things. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're still listening to my voice, check my info box, because if you didn't already know this, I do giveaways basically every single video as a way to say thank you to you guys for your support of me and my channel and my family. I'm not going to give the whole spiel again about how much I appreciate it, but I appreciate it. So with that being said, I'm gonna go now, and I will hopefully see you back here soon with another new video. All right guys, bye.